pork wines. Okay, so hello, welcome. The usual team. Well, -1. So you got
-1.
Law, Nate, and me. Gavin unfortunately couldn't make it today, and it's unfortunate because this is actually a special occasion. For those of you who don't know, which I mean, I assume if you're watching this, you more than likely know. But our boy, our favorite lolcow, King Snake Eater himself, Darkside Phil went missing, MIA, for about a week's time. And it's pretty insane because the community pretty much agreed that, this is a much needed break, and a lot of speculation was going on as to why he left. He didn't really say, he didn't really give any details about what's going on. So you already know he's probably going to milk it, make himself be the victim and woe is me and all
Give
that
me
good stuff.
$300. I'll tell you why I was gone.
Yeah, he gets $300.
Paywall.
It's not a paywall. Good Lord, man. But unfortunately, Phil was gone for a week, and everybody was speculating, trying to figure out what it was, why he was gone. But now he's finally back, and we're here to figure out the return of Darkside Phil. Is he gonna spill the beans? Is he gonna beg? Is he gonna crash out on detractors? We don't know. I don't know. What do you think, Law?
I think all of those. I think he's gonna do every single one of them.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, it was pretty cool to see everybody like speculating and try to figure out what's going on. Like, oh, is it his parents? Which I mean, it could be, but like we already know Phil wasn't going to see his
Yeah,
parents. He made it pretty clear that he didn't want
you
to.
already know his ego's gonna be inflated. He's gonna be like, "Oh, look at that! Nobody had any content because I wasn't here for a week."
No, we had
Yeah.
plenty of content. People still making videos about why he
Oh
was.
yeah.
I mean, he can say that all he want, but
Yeah,
people still were talking. They were speculation videos on why he could be gone. There was return to the past, so they were watching like older stuff that people couldn't cover because Phil's always doing something. So we have to cover the new stuff. People are going back doing older stuff in the meantime while he was gone. We had plenty of stuff. What Phil fails to realize is that when he inevitably closes his eyes and wakes up dead, we're still going to be talking about him when he's gone. There's going to be plenty of stuff. Like, we own Dark Side Phil. Like, if you go on YouTube and type up DSP, you're not getting his actual channel. You're going to be getting your Snork Hogans, your duty streams and stuff like that. You're not getting him. He is gone from the algorithm. That's dead. It's
his
insane.
channel will show up on like the first one, but then like you'll see Snort and GDG and um, Outsider like immediately right after. It's great.
It's insane. So, without further ado, we talked enough. Let's go ahead and get right into this because I'm I'm anxious, man. Let's get into this, man.
Oh, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip,
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go.
He
Oh,
got
I
shades
didn't see
on.
that. Well,
Got his
It's been a
shades
while,
on
guys.
the inside.
some things have happened that I think we need to discuss. It's interesting
Clean.
what happens
He like
when
from
the
Miami.
king is not around, isn't it? Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't know. I've been so busy, I have no idea what's been going on. But I'm back. So,
He's been
fasten
busy.
your seatbelts. Return your tray tables to their upright positions because we're ready for takeoff. It's time for the Level 1 podcast. All right, everyone. Welcome to the show, the first show in over a
7-day
freaking
trip to Japan.
week. And that's like unprecedented around here, right? Like usually I'm here if I'm going to have a couple days off, it's not that big of a deal and we work it into the schedule, but as
Dude, Phil
everyone
like he
knows,
out of
I'm
Vice
sure
City, man.
things didn't go that way this last week.
Yo,
All right.
Bro, he
owns
looks
a
like he's
strip
gonna
club.
say
With you. All right. This was no
Kinda clean
party.
though.
This
Hey, he
was
even got the
no
thing on the back. Like the aesthetic
how
is
can I
clean.
say vacation. As much as I wish that I could have come back today and said, "Hey everyone, guess what? Great stuff. I finally took an amazing honeymoon or whatever." Sadly, that's
did
not the
you?
case. As they say,
nope.
sometimes things
Oh.
creep
Horrible
up on
husband.
you. Kind of like out of nowhere, they sneak
No, look,
up
there's
on you and they,
NJZ.
it's kind of like, you're at the mall and a weirdo,
With
no
the
life
mouth.
detractor starts filming
Classic.
you with their camera, or like you're at the gas station just trying to like fill up your gas and some weirdo is like creeping around the pump trying to take a picture of you. Maybe you've never experienced that, but I have.
I've never experienced that.
And in this
Mm-mm.
case,
No.
They creeped up so hard, I got bit in the butt. And I had to deal with some personal stuff this last week, all right? And as much
Oh,
as I would have
dang.
loved to be here with all of you, because I would have, sometimes you just got to take time away, which is what I had to do. It wasn't planned, it wasn't scheduled, and I had absolutely no idea how long it was going to take. So it wasn't even like I could say something in the middle of the week and be like, okay, I'll be back by so-and-so or whatever. It wasn't like that at all.
What
So
happened?
because of that,
The
it was up in
tractors
the
took a
air.
week from us.
And I had people contacting me from all over the internet. I'll tell you that. Like people who are longtime fans, people who are actually detractors, people who I've had some association with, who I've worked with, reaching out and saying, hey, I just hope everything's well or whatever. And I do appreciate that, but I want everyone to understand the reason that I really didn't respond to anyone is because I was in the thick of shit. And I had to deal with the shit when I was in it, So
What was it?
I don't think
I'm
he's
Yeah.
out
gonna
of the
say.
shit, at least for now.
I snort.
And I'm back. Today is Saturday, the 12th of July, 2025. This is the Level 1 podcast. We're back, and I am here for the foreseeable future. A full week of streams starting today, going through all the way Friday.
Let's go.
Now,
Yes, sir.
the thing is, all right, quite frankly, I don't know what to do this week.
That
You
was
might say, well,
vague.
what do you mean by that? I just don't know what to do. We
Mario
ended,
Kart.
if you don't even remember, I don't blame you. It's over a week ago with a marathon, my July 4th Independence Day marathon. And what a marathon it was. I feel like we should recap it just a little bit here
I don't
because quite a
even
lot went
remember
down.
this.
Number one, I drank a
I
lot.
snort.
Number two, you supported a lot. So thank you so much for that. Number three, I cleaned out this closet.
Hey,
What I
pause
mean
it
by
real
that
quick.
is-
Hey, pause. Look at his chin, and when he raises his head a little bit, just look at that black spot on his chin. He missed a spot shaving, or he.
Nah.
Number two, you
Oh
That
my
right
God.
there. Oh yeah.
I can't help it, man. I keep seeing it. I can't unsee it.
Oh.
a lot. So thank you so
Oh,
much
man.
for
No,
that. Number three,
no,
I
that's a
cleaned
full
out this
beard. That was
closet.
just bright. Like everything else is white. That's all it is. You didn't
Yeah.
miss it. It's just dark.
Oh no! What?
Phil, you like an
Oh.
a-hole. You got those shades on inside. Like, take those off, man. Well, what is it about, bro? I told Nate, what is it about white people in them shades, man? Y'all love them
It's
shades.
Well, you
the
see-
Ray-Bans, the aviators, bro.
They look like a-holes.
Yeah, y'all like a-holes.
Bro, Donnie,
Feel
he
like
looks
a-hole.
he looks like he's gonna say it hard R, bro. That's what he looks like right now.
He's here from Miami, bro. Hey, that's actually crazy because I was saying that and I didn't realize it, but at the top there's like the GTA protagonists and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I just said that randomly.
See,
And
he was already in your head, bro. He knew you were gonna correlate it to
I still think Cat buys all Phil's clothes. Like,
probably, yeah.
dude,
Hey.
because Phil would never, Phil wore a bunch of gamer t-shirts and stuff like that, and like plain old like colored tees, like the one he has under that.
Yeah.
By the way, I gotta give Phil props because his like collared shirt is actually longer than his other shirt. So it's not y'all back.
Can we get a bunch of undershirts specifically longer than the overshirt? Thanks.
You think Phil knows how to dress himself? You're full of you don't know how to dress himself. Good
Not a
lord.
chance.
We see what Phil wears.
Bro, I swear if he didn't have to get out of his chair, he wouldn't be wearing pants.
He might not be. I mean, he wears pants. We've seen it. He has
Yeah.
joggers. I feel like he doesn't have actual pants on though. Like it's like he looks like something up at the top, but he probably got like gym shorts on the bottom of like some joggers, some sweatpants or something like that.
Yep.
Like, actual like, oh dude, that's crazy.
It kind of. And what I mean by that is, even though we spent all day doing it, I only got about halfway. No exaggeration, about the halfway point here to the left, I didn't even touch. And that's a lot of the
Any
stuff
gay
that I
bars
wanted to
were
get to, including older decorations and things that I might not even be using anymore with my new setup the way it is. My old, my classic games collection that might have even increased in value even more since the last time we looked at it 3+ years ago. We didn't get a chance to finish. And it's funny because people are like, how could this marathon be popular this is going to be so boring. And once again, it ended up being the best marathon I did in about 4 months.
We're going to
No
clean the
lie, we
rest
had
of
more
our
attendance,
closet.
more engagement, more support.
Wearing
Everyone
our
loved it.
best in our
And I have every
closet.
intention of having a 2-day weekend and coming back strong on Monday with normal streams. As you know, we're in the thick of many playthroughs. Now, in addition to that,
What playthrough? What
we
the
got to
heck?
talk about something
the hell?
even more important
Was
than
that just me,
all
or
right?
No, I think that's
We got to
the
talk
video.
about the goals.
Yeah.
We're at 52 out of 60 goals hit. Are you aware of this? That's right. We did so well during the marathon that we hit something like 6-7 goals.
Oh my
my
god!
God.
Oh,
During the
go back,
marathon,
go
2 out of
back. No,
60
what?
goals hit. Are you aware of this?
No!
That's right.
What was
so
that?
well
How
during the
did that
marathon.
get through? Oh my
Oh
god!
my god!
Oh my god!
All right, he
Holy
they didn't have
shit!
to bring Cat into this. That's a
Dude,
little
you
crazy.
didn't have to bring cat. Yeah, you didn't have to bring cat into it. Like saying that to Phil is one thing.
Jeez. This guy
Good
got banned.
lord!
There's no way
Oh,
this guy didn't
yeah,
get
yeah,
banned.
oh yeah, he got it. Yeah, you think? You think? He
I'm
was that's
surprised.
what happened,
Whoa.
happened when
Wow.
Phil leaves for a week. That's what it does to a man. You know? That's what's crazy. That's a highlighted message. How does that even happen on Kick? How does that even work?
It's like channel points like Twitch has. You
So he
just-
saved those points up just to say that?
Yeah.
That's
And the mods let it through long enough that it showed up on stream.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He doesn't
They're
have
they're
like
gonna
a
get a talking to tonight.
like an auto mod for these kind of words. Like what the hell?
It feels Discord. He's gonna type to the mods. And you know,
The
yeah.
Discord he definitely doesn't have.
God, oh, Wrigley 98 on the YouTube side. DSP tries it. Yes, sir. You owe us a DSP tries it. We need a free DSP tries it because if you were here last week, you would have got your goals. We would have got our DSP tries it. So you owe us one.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's something like
That's
6-7 goals. And we hit the goal, so we
Jesus.
ended up doing DSP tries it, the Sonic Grillos Pickles menu. But also, we're 2 goals
So what
into
you
the
gonna
next
bring that
reward.
up?
So we got to figure out what's the next reward. Because when we left,
You don't care
it was
about
going to be
rewards. You
Taco
want
Bell.
answers.
You know what? I think Taco Bell can give it a rest. Taco Bell's not very interesting. All right, being
You got
honest
NJZ
with all
still
of
with
you,
that.
right? It's not
That's
very
That's
interesting at
the
all.
classic.
I feel like Taco Bell is played out. They don't really have much new right now. However, I already know what we're going to be doing for the next episode. Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready for this. Prepare your butts, ladies and gentlemen. For the next DSP Tries It, we are doing something brand new.
Oh,
It is called Super Chicks, the last true chicken sandwich. It is a
So this
fast
is just
food
Chick-fil-A.
chain that just
Basically.
opened up in the last couple of weeks
I
in
mean,
my
McDonald's
area,
got
and
snacks
now
on-
I can
oh,
order the
that is-
food.
hmm
It's
I mean,
chicken sandwiches that are gourmet level,
Oh
plus
god. Here we
frozen
go.
Gourmet.
custard,
Here we
Gourmet.
fries, and more. It is a
if you
great
don't know
new
what gourmet is.
place. All right, and I can't wait to try it. I've been waiting because they opened
It's
like 3 weeks
AZ,
ago,
look
but
at
they haven't
him.
been available for delivery until a few days ago. So I am very excited for this. This
Yo,
is
real
going to be
spill,
our
that sandwich
reward
actually ain't look that
when we
bad.
hit 60
Yeah.
goals raised this week.
You know, for the
So,
photo.
ladies and gentlemen, if
I
you're
wonder what it's like
excited
in real
to
life.
get back on track, if
Our
you're happy to
reward.
see me back, and you're ready for chill streaming fun,
What?
let's get some support.
It's
Let's
killing
get
me
our
with
first
these
super
years.
chat.
A
Let's get our
reward.
first-
Oh my
Our-
god. He's already begging for it. He's already begging.
Let's get some support. Let's get our first super chat. Let's get our first tip. Let's get our first
No.
membership, and let's get some subs
I hate
over
this.
on Kick.
I hate
What is
this.
going on?
He's
Let's
hype.
get some support rolling
Yeah.
in right
We're back.
now.
Let's go.
We're
Come
so
on, let's
fucking
do some
back.
shout-outs.
Let's go.
And let's talk.
Kick is
Let's
not
chill.
happy.
Let's chat.
Kick is not
Let's
happy
figure this
at
out.
all.
All right? Because I don't know what I'm doing this week, quite frankly. I have no idea.
Rebecca.
All right, let's go.
Rebecca.
What's going on over on Kick? Spike Vincent's there. What's going on, man?
What's going on Kick?
We got a bunch of thumbs down already. People are complaining. I've been back for 12
Act-
minutes. 12 minutes.
Praise
People
the
are
cat.
already complaining on Kick. How about this? How about you kiss my fucking ass and stop being whiny bitches like you are and just sit back and shut the fuck up? because you're on my stream, bitches. And I'm back, and I'm in large, and I'm in charge, and you can fucking deal with it. You can shut those
Dang!
clips down, and you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you. All right.
Kick chat's just gonna be a bunch of the crowns here soon. You're only gonna see
Very nice.
Those
All
damn.
right, so shall we begin? What's up, Dixie Wrecked? How you doing? Battle Duck, how
Yo,
you
send
doing?
your address so I can
What's
mail
going
you a
on,
spoon.
everybody? Tron Gates Legacy, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the
Oh
streams. We
my
got
God,
contributions
he
rolling in. I'm
popped
going to shout
off.
them out in a
Do you
sec.
think
I
you saw that
appreciate you all.
message, that highlighted
Thank you so
message?
very much. And just so you know, no, I don't have a double
Oh,
Oh,
black
he's,
eye.
man, I
he's
don't
getting
know.
tons of gifted
Absolutely
subs
not.
right now.
I'm just wearing sunglasses to look cool today because it makes me look cool, right?
No.
I don't have to wear them the whole show. Maybe I'll take them off.
I know.
No.
We'll see. By the way, don't worry. I have
Maybe
much
it'd
more
look
to
better
got
if you
say
just fuck up your
You got
goatee.
500
about
viewers.
me
I
being
think that's
away.
more than
It's
usual.
just
Is it not?
let's do it slowly. It's like they say, you don't just dive
You
into
got
the
500
lake. You
people in
do
here. That's
go in
crazy.
to get
500.
yourself adjusted to the
Oh.
temperature, right? Before you jump in and you freeze
He's
your ass
still
off.
getting those
You got to see
down.
what the
Dang.
climate's like. So we're going to talk about my
Linus
time
Tech
off. Don't
Tips
worry about it.
image.
Stick around. Don't go anywhere. If I give you everything you want up front, then you're going to leave. So I got to tease you. I got to tantalize you. I can't just give you
He
all
getting
the
all
goods
that
up
money.
front.
What's going
You understand? We
on?
gotta
What
wait.
is
We gotta talk about super
happening?
chicks and shit. You know, it's more important.
Wow.
This guy donated
Kicked off
$5
on
just
it.
to complain.
Ralph did a $5 super chat. He's been gone over a week, and we get no story resolution. That's right. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. You don't know what happened.
Thanks for the
Fuck
$5.
you. Thank you
fucking
for your
idiot.
$33.
It couldn't have been
You
nothing
get no
serious because.
ending.
All right, hold on.
Shame on
Let me
you.
cook real quick. Thank you, productions. Check me out. Now, it couldn't have been too. All right, so here. All right, so I was gonna say it couldn't have been that serious considering that he didn't tell us. Because remember, like, I'm gonna use this example, the tax situation. Like when he had that going on, it was like all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying? Push the red button. Code red, all that good stuff. And he was going all in on that, right? He had his own narrative that he pushed. It couldn't have been anything too serious, and the reason why I said that is because he's not using it as a weapon to get more money. He's kind of just like, I'm not telling y'all what happened, blah, blah, like whatever the case may have been. So it could have been something serious. And, Phil doesn't want to tell us because he's going to use it as like a weapon, like, I don't want to give you trolls a win or whatever, tell you what you got going on so you guys can poke and prod and I give you more stuff. Or, now hear me out. Phil could just be using this for a later date to kind of try to, have this brewing and then like use this as like a trap card. He could be doing that as well.
I think the later
then-
date will be sometime in the next 40 minutes of this video.
Oh dang, no man, don't. No, I don't think it'll be that soon. He's not that stupid. Phil would-
Yeah, bro, he showed his address for buying the Switch. I think he's that stupid.
We already had it though, so I mean, can we really?
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, but he did it again, which is the crazy part.
I just feel like it couldn't have been nothing major because of how he's acting. Like if it was something, so if Phil could be so mentally stunted that it actually is something serious, but since he's so obsessed with trying to get one up on us, then he's like treating it as like some grandiose event rather than the actual serious issue that it is. Or it really was nothing because, I mean, then he wouldn't have told us. Because if it was something serious, like, like I said, the tax situation, he would have used that as a weapon to get sympathy, to get money. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got himself so trapped by the detractors, the audience, his whales, that he can't even say he wants to take a week off. Like maybe he just wanted to take a week off, but he can't do that. He can't even say it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be some big, big thing like this.
He doesn't even want to say. I bet. And the funny thing is, he doesn't want to say vacation because even if it was a vacation, that would imply he would have had to spend money. And you already know we can't. Phil
Yeah.
doesn't have money, right? Even though it's weird because I remember when he was playing FNAF, I think I want to say it was FNAF. Somebody said refund the game, and Phil said he doesn't need to because he has money. He doesn't need to refund the game. But then like I said, he contradicts himself and says he doesn't have money to do it. Okay,
Yep.
so it could be one of those situations where he doesn't want to say vacation. We know it wasn't a honeymoon, so it could have been something small.
No.
Okay, well,
No.
maybe I was just on a vacation with Kat, but I can't say I was on a vacation because that would imply I would have had to spend money and that you guys paid for it. And I don't want you guys to know my business. Instead, if I could
Exactly.
say nothing, then but Phil's an idiot, so if you give him, it's like GDG says, give him enough rope and he'll hang himself. So
Hmm.
eventually the truth's gonna come out one way or another.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be very clear with all of you. I've been busy.
He
I
got
have done absolutely
$50. Are you
nothing.
freaking
That's
kidding
not
me?
dollars.
Like,
That's
I've
not
been so
dollars.
busy with
Oh,
this crap that I've been dealing
It's
with
$5.
that I walked in here last
Is it?
night. What time is it that I posted up? Like 8 p.m. That was the first time I've had a chance
50
to do
cents or
anything in this
$5.
room since the marathon. Like, no
Welcome back.
exaggeration. I walked in, I was like, crap, okay, how do I do this now? I still had bins on the
remember he
floor
begged that
that I
one
had to put
guy
in the closet. I
for
still
money on
had shit
stream,
that was like,
and then he actually
not
got it. He had to he had to, dang it, he
Convert it.
yeah, he said, "Yo, come
Yeah.
on, can we get some contributions?" And then somebody, I guess I don't know if they renewed their subs or what, but he said that doesn't count. Somebody actually gave a genuine donation, but he didn't recognize the currency, so he stopped everything just to check what it was. And then and it was barely anything. Like I don't remember the amount, but he barely got anything. But I guess he took it. I mean,
I remember him saying something about like his tips from I think Argentina don't count for some
why is that?
reason. I don't know. I have no idea.
in the
Freaking
right
NJZ.
spots because of the marathon.
He
Always
still
won.
gets.
So, yeah, I don't, I wasn't sitting around. I didn't upgrade my crown. It's the exact same crown. Everything's the same. I've been busy with real life shit. Okay. Parasolo with a 50-sec super chat. He says 50 secs or $5. Welcome back, King. Thanks. I was about to do the currency conversion and he saved me the hassle. Thank you very much, Parasolo. Thank you so much for the support. And yes, it's
Yeah,
good
he
to be
has to know
back,
exactly
quite
how much he
frankly.
got, and see if it's a
Yeah.
troll or not.
To be honest,
Then he
like I told
pretends
you
like he
before the
doesn't know
notification, I
the
wish it would've
exchange
been great
rate
if I
for
came
all
back, I could hold his
currencies.
hand,
He
and I'm like,
knows.
smoking a cigar. Oh yes, I'm back, everyone. I don't know why I have an accent now, but I'm back from the Bahamas, and no, that's not what it was at all.
Oh,
I
so he
wish,
went to the
but no.
Bahamas.
Okay, I received a
He
$5
went to
tip.
Florida.
Glad to see you're back home and healthy. Keep this anonymous, please. Okay, I will.
Say healthy. I wouldn't say
No,
healthy.
actually, the
We're
person gave
talking
me their
about
name.
Florida.
I'm not going to read their
No.
name. It's good to be back home on stream, man. It is. It really is because, like I said, it's been a very, very stressful time for me.
Very
And,
stressful.
like I said, a lot of the times, coming here and just chilling with you guys, having a conversation, playing a fun game. It's a very relaxing thing. And like I said, don't worry, because I know many of you are you want to talk. We're going to talk.
$10.
Don't worry about it. We're going to chat.
Wow.
Don't think that, now
He's
Phil's
killing
not
it
gonna say
now
a
in the
word.
level 1
Basically,
podcast.
I have a few things to
NJZ
say
is
about
going
the state of
nuts
things.
right now.
All right, I do.
I know
To be
One
honest, I'm
dinosaur
actually
at a
just getting
time.
all caught up with it. Because here's a
I know
funny
lost
part. I'll
the
tell you
track,
guys this
like
up
mental
front.
note about how much money he's making
Like
right
literally, like I said,
I'm not.
I've
I
been
wish.
not
I
paying any
wish he had
attention
an automated system
to
for
anything
this.
on
It's
the
so
internet,
dumb.
anything with the business, nothing. I've been busy with personal stuff.
He's such a
So I
man.
come back
now. See,
yesterday
you're
into this
okay.
room and I'm
Had us
trying to just like
worried.
briefly get caught up. I've got a million messages.
Worried.
I got people telling me this
Excited.
happened, that happened, this person said this, that person said it. Did you know? People were trying to figure out if I was around because they were saying they saw that comments were getting moderated on DSP Gaming. Well, Phil is such a, if he's really having a bad time in life, why is he moderating his comments on the channel? I'm not. I have moderators who moderate. That's why they're called moderators.
Of course, that's what they do.
Because they have
Right, right.
moderation powers. So a few of them were in my comments this week, and they were saying, yeah, they were really
These
putting this
stupid
stuff in
fucking
there, so I'm taking
dunces.
care of that for you
So
while
Phil,
you're
why
gone.
were they not in
That's
your
much
chat just now when that guy told
appreciated.
you
But
to,
I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah.
All I know is I've been hearing things through the grapevine about what happened and
I'm just
stuff
saying.
while I was gone. I'm like, well, I mean, it's no surprise that kind of
Sleep
stuff
at the
would happen,
wheel.
but I don't really know the truth of any of it because I'm not. I haven't watched a single video. I haven't read any posts.
That's a
I'm
lie.
coming
That's a
back
lie.
into this cold only via hearsay. Probably you
That's a
guys
lie.
today will
Oh,
inform me on this podcast of what's been going on since I've been gone. 'cause
Oh,
I
that one
don't
got
know.
deleted by
Feel
a
free to
mod.
do so if you want me to get a laugh out of it or whatever, because I have no clue what's happening.
It was a
Okay,
dent too.
here we go. Here we go. I got a $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this. Thoughts on Doody Sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages. The man is 50. He's
That's
on
what I was talking
vacation. He
about,
spent the entire week obsessing over you while
Donnie.
ignoring his
Okay,
family.
okay,
Insane.
okay.
I believe that latter half. The first half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of my porch. That did not happen.
Okay, so
don't
he was
believe
home.
everything you're told. This is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all. But the second
Cameras
half,
got
I
him.
would believe. But here's the
The
thing.
surveillance
I wasn't
cameras
here.
got him.
We have been talking about this for a while,
Phil
have we
got
not?
cameras everywhere,
Yeah.
man. So
This
Oh, yeah.
entire vortex
got cameras in
around
the
me is just
bathroom.
that.
got cameras in
Around
the
me
closet.
and dependent upon me. And from to what I'm being told and from what I'm understanding, all right, this week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate is toxic, they literally had nothing to do. And they were losing their fucking minds. Like they were completely stir crazy. They didn't know what to say, what to. They have no original content.
I told you.
So
I
they
told
had to
you this
like
would come up.
really go out on
Yep.
a limb in order to try to find things to talk about. And essentially their viewership was monstrously down. Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time being. Like they just had nothing to do because I was not here.
Whoa,
And that's the point I've been
wait, go
making.
back. That comment got deleted, but it was so quick I couldn't see what he said. Oh,
It
it's
was.
just,
actually gave
It's the. It's the goon face.
yeah.
up and stopped making content for the time being. Like they just had nothing to do because I was not here. And that's the
Oh, damn,
point I'm
that, you
making.
got this
That
comment
in
deleted twice in
court
a
of
row.
law is the
They didn't sleep
evidence
at the
you
wheel the
need
first time,
to
man. Yeah.
prove that someone
Yeah,
is
most
a thief
tasteless.
and breaking the law. Because you understand that if they actually had content of their own, then they would have
Oh.
kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now
We're
have
not
an
stealing
actual week on
content.
record
We've been over this
where
a
their
million
views are
times.
recorded, their content uploads behaviors recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
Parasitic organisms.
Get him. Get him, Phil.
Treat like dogs.
Phil,
What
please
is
do
that
something. It would be so entertaining.
Anyway, let's. Oh, did I add the 2 bucks? I don't think I added the 2
Smell
bucks.
his
did I?
fingers. Message. Dude, he had a psychotic break.
Oh, and I will say
I
one more thing.
Look at the
before we
YouTube
move
chat to
forward.
see NJZ, and every
As
time
of
I look over
today-
there, he's there.
Officially, there are parties involved documenting all of that. Who's doing
Oh.
what, how often they're doing it, how much they're doing it, when they're doing it, what they're
Ooh.
actually doing. Like, are you actually rebroadcasting me fully? Are you just clipping and editing and doing transformative work? All of that is being documented as of today.
He's lying.
Formally.
Lying.
I'm going to have
Yeah,
everything
he's
I
not.
need in the future.
If he was
So
really
if you're
doing
out
that,
there
he
and you
wouldn't have
think
said
you've had the
anything.
gravy train
Yep.
all this time, and it's
You know
all
what-
been free and clear. As of
wise
today, I'm
guy,
giving you
so
official notice
he's
publicly.
gonna
I'm sure
out
this will be
himself
clipped.
regardless. So even if
Everything
he
is
was
now
doing
being
this,
documented
he's
for the
say-
future.
Say it
Yeah.
anyway.
So
You
I
can't
hope
keep
We
quiet.
got
that if
the
you're
court
someone
case
who
arc
actually
coming.
steals my
Hold on. Thank you. Phil's the type, like, okay, this is getting a little weird. So Phil, I get what y'all saying, like, oh yeah, I mean, he's not doing it because he wouldn't say anything. Not necessarily. Kind of. Phil is kind of like the smartest person in the, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Because even if he does have a leg up on us, he's always gonna give it away because he's so full of himself. He has to let us know that, he's winning right now. He can't just like think of us as like a Batman and a Joker kind of situation. That's kind of like what's happening. And the game wouldn't be fun if he just kept quiet. He can't do that. Even if Phil does something, like I'm trying to remember the exact context before I outright say this because I can't remember.
I appreciate you not saying that Phil was Batman in that analogy.
Nah.
I
be
was
fair,
like,
the
he's
info-
not Batman. He made him out to be Joker.
Joker got values. I mean, Phil, you stand for nothing but the almighty dollar.
The almighty dollar.
That's what I'm saying.
MJC over here biting his fingertips now.
I would too. Yeah, he's talking. He's trying to get us to catch a case. So freaking Phil said, I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing this. I want to say it was GTG I was watching, and basically, Phil were getting channels like taken down and stuff like that, and like flagging people and stuff like that. Or people were doing it, and these people were getting hit. And Phil pretty much rallied a group of people to go and mass flag like these videos and these channels and stuff like that, which will cause these channels to get hurt. Like, for example, if you guys don't know this, Tevin ended up losing. I want to say it was his Twitch account. He ended up losing his Twitch account years ago because he got mass flagged by Phil, and the channel got nuked, and they shut it down. And when this happened, this was a big thing. This was like 9/11, but for like DSP like detractors. Like it was insane when Tevin lost his channel. I ain't gonna say he crashed out, but he did like record a video about it, and that's why he started streaming on YouTube. He was freaking pissed. Like
Yeah.
so mad because Phil rallied so many people up, gassed them up, blew their head up to go out and get this man's channel, get this man's Twitch channel taken down. And then when everybody was looking at him and pointing fingers at Phil, Phil pretty much was like, "I didn't do it. I didn't. He didn't solicitate an entire group of people to go out and do it. He denied it all hands. Phil is the type of person to be like, if I'm not doing it, if I didn't personally go and do it, I had no like in on this. I have no kind of power, no say so. It doesn't matter if I quote unquote brought attention. I didn't do it. What everybody else did with their free will and their conscience, but that's up to them. I didn't do it. So my hands are clean. That's the kind of person Phil is. He gets his freaking lackeys to go out there, his little piglets to go and do the dirty work for him. That's what he does. It's insane. So he might be telling the truth. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Phil always lying, so you can't really tell when he's telling the truth and when he's lying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You get it?
So
Right?
so to add to that, so now you think it's a coincidence? You know what's going on with Ethan Klein and his copyright lawsuit? Have
Oh,
you
it's
heard
not
anything
cool.
about that?
A little bit, but I don't know too much. You talking about Phil knows about it?
Yeah, I know Phil. Phil is absolutely aware of it, and
I
and
mean,
so
Phil is aware of it. He always lies and says he contradicts himself constantly. He says he doesn't watch anyone and he doesn't know what's going on. He only stays in his lane. But if you really listen
yeah,
to what he says, his words constantly contradict what that statement all the time.
all the time. And so like Ethan Klein's suing um those three people on Twitch because they actually outright said, "Hey, let you come to my channel, watch his video, don't give him any views." So now, I don't know. I've never heard any detractors say, "Hey, come over here, watch my stuff, and don't give Phil views." Snort Hogan, they edited enough, like what we're watching now. He edits enough that it's transformative.
He
So
also
he doesn't have,
doesn't like restream. He posted like a day later.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, about the only thing he could get him is maybe Raw Phil because he rips it right from Phil's stream.
I don't even know if Raw Phil is making any money. Like I don't even know if that channel is even monetized.
Oh,
You know what I
I
mean?
don't know. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, Phil, I don't know. He's just an idiot, man. I don't. He thinks that he's banking on this to be like some big windfall for him. It's how he's going to retire. He's going to sue all the detractors right off in the sunset. But
Everybody's gonna pay for it. Everyone's gonna pay for it. It's simple as that.
yeah,
It's like you said, if I win the lottery, I'm not gonna spend that money to go on a nice vacation with my wife. I'm not gonna spend that money to, give back to my parents. I'm not gonna spend that money to take care of Jasper. I'm not gonna spend that money to increase the quality of the streams. I'm not gonna spend that money to go on a nice honeymoon with Kat. That trip to Japan she's been asking about. I'm gonna use that money to maybe get like Kat some mental health because she has very low mental health issues, anything like that. I'm not gonna use that money on my own personal health. I'm gonna use that money to sue detractors. That's what I'm gonna do. All that money is gonna go to you guys.
being a lawyer and yeah,
Insane.
yeah.
My content illegally and benefits from it financially, that you have like a backup. Because pretty soon, everything you're doing is going to either come to an end or be mine and I'm going to own it. Okay? If you pay for your house right now, your mortgage, with money that you make because you steal my content
Oh,
every
stop,
day.
stop, stop. Hold on, hold on,
Well,
hold on, hold on. I know. I apologize, but I want to say okay. I want to kind of set the stage so we kind of are on the same page here. The biggest reason I'm gonna let y'all know this. The biggest reason why Phil is advocating towards owning these videos that are on detractor channels and getting the money is because a few months ago, I want to say it was Duty. Yes, it was Duty. I'm pretty sure, like 90% sure it was him.
Mhm.
Duty had showed like the channel analytics and how much money he was raking in on Phil, and he was making like $5,000, like easily over Phil in like a
A,
month.
a
I want to
month?
say, yeah, and that was
Oh,
a
good for
slow.
him.
In the month he showed, that was a slow month. It's actually more than that. So Phil saw that and was like, "Oh, Phil, I know Phil saw that. That's why he's advocating so hard to own those videos so he can get that money. Because if Phil can get that, dude, that's maybe that can help fuel like going after these people even more to get even more money out of them and all this other stuff. I know it's insane to think about, but like just hear me out. Phil is shooting towards like those people in particular so he can get the money from them. And it's weird because with the new like YouTube guidelines and stuff like that, their rules are extremely vague on like the new guidelines that got dropped or whatever and stuff like that. Because then
Yeah.
you got to have like original transformative content, but that's so vague. What is original? What is transformative? What counts as repeat content? Like one of the rules you can't have like repeat content. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean I say if I'm like a Monster Hunter YouTuber and all I do is Monster Hunter video? I'm talking about Monster Hunter. Is that the same thing? Does
Yeah.
it matter if what if I'm doing like a video where I'm talking about a specific weapon and then I do an updated guide video about that same weapon? Is that the same thing? So I not monetize that? It's extremely vague, and I don't know exactly how they're gonna like navigate around it. But I know Phil is trying to take full advantage over that because, like I said, he saw how much money Duty was getting on a slow month. So just imagine like the actual money that man is reeling in with all those like DSP re-uploads and stuff like that. It's insane. It's not many people he could go after, I would say, but for the people he can go after, I would assume he would probably be making some decent money if he could win. But that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, if he could win.
Yeah, and
Sure.
even if he does win, those people are just gonna nuke their channels.
Yeah.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
They'll nuke their channels, start over, and do it differently. That way, he can't make money off of them.
Exactly. So even if they do nuke it, so what Bill fails to understand is even how Law said if somebody nukes the channel, one of two things are going to happen. They're either going to A, start over because they doing it for the love of the game, or B, a new generation of people is going to rise up, and then they're going to be new people, and then it's going to be an endless cycle. It's a fight he's literally never going to win.
And it's his
No.
fault. It's his fault. If he wasn't the shitty person that he is, this wouldn't be
He did
happening.
nothing wrong. He did everything correct. It's the freaking detractors. You guys keep freaking me over and over and
And
over.
over again. Oh man.
Well, pretty soon you're not going to have that money anymore. And in fact, all the money that you've made is going to be mine. You understand? So I'm just saying,
Retirement goals.
now might be a good time to like go get a job and get some job applications out there. Maybe go, sing some fries or maybe Uber driver or something, something like that. Now might be the time to dip your toe into the lake of something else because the days of milk and honey for you are coming to an end. Everything is now being recorded and you've gotten fair notice now, just so you know. So anyone else from this moment on who continues to do that behavior, that illegal behavior, you already knew that this was happening. You have no one to blame but yourself. I've given you fair public notice. Fair enough? Okay. Okay, NVL Roy with a $2 super chat. Glad to see that you're okay. You had us worry. I do apologize to anyone who I might have worried, but you have to understand something. As you know, I have this vortex of literal losers around me. They feed off of me. They need me to be relevant.
Snort
And
text.
therefore, I had to not say anything during the time that I was going to be away for protection, for personal reasons. You know what I mean? Like if I just started talking publicly about this hard stuff I'm going through, immediately you would have these people trying to interfere with it. And it's
Still
sad.
acting like he's
but
freaking Donald
already
Trump or
they've tried to
something. Like
interfere
Jeffrey
with
Epstein.
Seriously.
Like,
my
dang.
bankruptcy hearing 5 years ago, which is completely illegal. They've completely impersonated other people and tried to do identity theft and have successfully stolen my identity on multiple occasions. They actually got employed at Comcast and reset my modem and changed my modem settings. I mean, that's only a few of the insane things they've
No,
done.
you talk
Can
about
you imagine the links they would go to?
you talk about fraud, but you haven't went to anybody about this fraud. You didn't go to the cops. You didn't contact the FBI. What fraud? I'm like,
None.
dude, there was no fraud.
No.
He keeps saying that, but we already like. I think it was when he had that interview with Broside Phil. I think it was. And he was talking about
Yeah,
like fraud
yeah.
and all that stuff. And they keep asking him to show evidence. There is no evidence. You just keep saying it, and there is nothing. There is no fraud, Phil. You're lying. Oh,
He
dude.
gave you an answer. He gave you an answer.
right. Crazy.
some kind of an effect on my life. And quite frankly, this week I just didn't fucking need it. So I did
Dang.
the way that I did it on purpose, and it worked absolutely flawlessly. There was absolutely no interference whatsoever in my personal life this week, thankfully, and that's a good thing.
What
God,
interference?
If anyone
I
does
can't
want to
stop
actually
looking at
live
that beard.
rebroadcast me and does not want to actually suffer legal ramifications
What
down the line,
interference?
because if you don't get permission from me, you will. You can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we could work out a licensing fee where I
A
say you
licensing
can live
fee.
rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement
The
or something
Siege
in place.
Workshop thought that was
Because
so
if you're
hilarious.
going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me now and work something out. Okay?
No
If you
way!
don't,
Oh,
I'm
Phil.
gonna
No,
sue you to
no
oblivion
way!
and
This is
I'll
being
fuck
real.
you up. Okay. £2 super chat from
All
Stuart.
about the money.
Remember
Where's
to
the
demand all of their
passion?
play buttons. Oh, indeed. All of their views are from me. I mean, not only do I own all of the income they've ever made stealing my content, I also own all of their views. So their play buttons are mine as well. I'll be sure to demand that.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
It's not
Whoa,
For
true
the
at all.
record, if we hit 60 goals
Really?
on this stream, I'll order Super Chicks right now. Seriously. If we hit the 60 goals on this stream, I'll just order it immediately. We'll have it right after the GTA gameplay. I'm
We'll
down for that. I
we'll
would
have
try
it.
some Super Chicks. All right, so let's do it. We're a mere
We'll have
15
lunch,
hours
guys.
away from hitting the
Hours.
second goal of the stream.
A
Ow.
reward.
Means we would be
Guys,
even
well, I'll have
closer
dinner. I mean,
to
we'll have
Super
dinner.
Chicks, the gourmet chicken sandwich place. All right, I hope that you guys
No.
Oh, that's
get
great.
excited and support the streams this week. Again, if
Ramford
we hit
Cowboys
60
at the
goals
warehouse,
on this
boys.
stream, I will order Super Chicks. I'm not kidding. So that would only be
Not kidding.
$918 more. If I can
What?
get $918 to support right now, maybe a big
What?
tip, someone, welcome back.
Phil is
Nah.
I will
feeling
order
himself.
Oh. No.
So he's
He's
lucky
feeling-
to get 150. He's very lucky to hit 300, but 900 more, $1,200 in a single stream.
Yeah, and that's only because he was gone.
Yeah, he's
So
only
he
getting all
owns
this
That's
because
it.
he was gone.
He should do this. He should do this every week.
Yeah,
He owns their
seriously.
play buttons, dude.
He
That's
could
crazy.
he could do this again, and next week he would still get the same amount of money.
Bro,
Yeah.
he owns their channels, So anything they read, you know what I'm saying? He gets like all that money that goes to him. Their play buttons are his. Ain't that wild? That's
Yeah,
wild.
all them views.
Yeah, he gets all that money.
Of course, until they delete their channels.
Yeah.
Thanks for the money, dummy, because that's exactly what you freaking are. A bunch of freaking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Super Chicks on this stream, and we will have DSP tries it. It's been over a week since we did a DSP tries it. It's about time. It's about let's do
Only
it. I'd be
918.
down for that. I'd be very excited to try this new place out. Never had it before. 54 goals hit.
Next
So
up.
now,
You guys will
like
love
I
it.
said, 6 goals to go. That would be another $900. Can we do it on this stream? We could. And if we do it on this stream, I will order
300 out of
a
450.
brand new restaurant. We'll see if it's any good.
Yeah, he's pushing
Oh,
Right?
he
goals.
I think
already-
it's good. It looks good.
He
It looks
already at
amazing. I'll order many
300. That's
things. I'll probably get a
crazy.
sandwich,
He
a
hit 2
side,
goals.
and probably a custard. The custard will undoubtedly
only
be completely
900. Let's
melted by the
go.
time it gets here because it's like 90 degrees outside.
What a great
Folks.
return.
Are we ready to have the conversation? All right. So here's the deal.
What combo?
This
You gonna
last
tell us
week
what
I
happened?
wasn't here. It was not planned. There was no vacation. All right. This
Oh,
was
okay.
something that came out of left field and I had to handle. And as you know, well, you may not know this. As you get older, more and more things start to happen
It's gonna be
that
something
you
stupid.
can't control.
Yeah.
And you just got to learn to adjust. Okay,
Was it
you
his
have to.
parents? What happened
And
to your
a lot of
parents?
things are going to happen as you get older that you don't want to have to deal with or handle. You want, but you're going to have to. All right. I mean, you could just stick your head in the ground like ostrich and pretend like the world doesn't exist, but eventually it's going to come back anyway to bite you, right? And it is what it is. So basically, this last week was no picnic for me at all. It was
He's just
probably
talking in
one of the
circles.
darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life.
Guys, I didn't
Okay.
have fun last week.
I had absolutely zero enjoyment. And, that's that. Now,
What was it?
I'm well aware
He should
that
go
so
give
many
subs to
people
Devin.
on the
Since
internet
that money
stalk
would be
me.
Phil's
And again,
anyway.
because the only reason they have content is because they steal mine. If I'm not here,
We're back to this
they
one.
go crazy trying to stalk me and figure out what I've been up to and where I am and all of that.
You're
I
supposed to be
am
telling us what happened.
pleased
You're
to
talking in
say-
circles.
Very pleased to say.
He's waiting
they
for
have
that 900.
absolutely
No,
No,
he's talking in an
clue
oval. He's
what
going
I've
over
been
to
doing.
2 points. Just
Zero.
over and over again.
And let me I had to learn from so many different things of my past that have happened, right? Things where
You don't
I
learn.
never fathomed that these idiots would get information or you know what I'm saying, or pry into my personal stuff. They were not able to do so this time. For the first time probably ever. Right?
Dunces.
That's amazing. Did I ever think that because I went through a bankruptcy that this was going to result in me having years of harassment, identity theft, money stolen,
What identity
bank
theft?
accounts, being accessed from
That wasn't his.
unauthorized
Those weren't his
people, all
bank
kinds of shit.
leaks.
Of course I did it. Of course I never thought that would happen, but it did. Right? So learning, from all of that, I 100% kept my lips zipped.
Until
And it
now.
worked. All
But
right?
you're
So
still
I hope that you guys
talking.
understand.
And
I want
why
you to
even
understand
bring it
something.
up?
I appreciate every one of you, whether you're a viewer, whether you're someone who actually contributes above and beyond that, whether you're one of my
It was the
moderators,
darkest, most
staff,
horrible week
whoever
of
you
his
are out
life.
there, if you like my content and you watch it, I really appreciate
didn't
So
have to
if you're a
beg for a
viewer
whole
and
week.
somebody who
why
contributes, you're
I get
not
to
on
do
the
what I
same
love
level,
for a
by the
living.
way.
And there's a lot of things that I owe. For
Beg,
example, I never would have
beg,
met my wife if it
grift,
weren't for me doing this for a job.
cup in
You know what I
hand,
mean? I
shaking
never
it,
would've.
change please.
So there's a lot
That's
of
what
good
you
things
do
in
for
my
a
life
living.
as a result of this. But
So,
at the same
hey,
time, because this
are we still
nonstop
gonna find out what he
reaches-
did?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. He
I mean-
it sounded like he was gonna tell us. Like, all right, so
I was
how
about
did-
to be right.
And he was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, this week.
I'm still thinking we still have a third of the video to go. I'm pretty sure he's
I
gonna
don't
be saying it.
bro.
He's gonna
not
say it.
say it.
He was right on the edge of it.
Dude, he was right on the edge of it, and then he did a whole loop. Because like I said, Phil, he hit you with a word sandwich. He says a lot and says nothing at the same time. He was
Yeah.
talking in
Yeah.
circles
He
for
was
like
gonna
10
do it, and then
solid seconds.
some
And he's
dent
like,
reminded
"Oh,
him of the trolls.
Yeah, and then he went back to
Yeah.
that. As soon as he
Yep.
hit that, he's like, and I kept my mouth shut. I did good. I didn't say anything. Then Phil, then why are you bringing it up? Why are you even talking about it then? Why even say I kept my mouth shut? That's like a killer killing somebody and being like, I didn't say anything about the person I killed. I didn't say nothing. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say nothing to the cops. Like, what? Like, then why? Oh my gosh, Phil, why
Phil.
do you do this? You make me angry, Phil.
Make me angry.
sucking parasites on me. They're reliant on me when I'm not here. You know that they're going to go crazy. So I hope you have to understand why I couldn't say anything at all.
Sucking.
I had to keep my lips zipped completely, 100%, because
A parasite
God
talking
Talking
forbid
about
I
a
let something
parasite.
slip.
Parasite talking
that
about
then
parasites.
They
Did
would
you
be
see
able to
that?
find stuff out. They would try to ruin my life, mess with me and everything around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. If they knew that I wasn't going to be streaming this week, they would have been fucking with me nonstop, right? They would have tried a million different stupid things. And not to say that they didn't. There were a
nobody
few
was
things
tripping
that
that you
were
were gone for a
attempted,
week.
but
Like,
because
we
I
were
kept my
surprised,
lips
but nobody
zipped,
was
they
like
were
foaming at
completely
their mouth.
unsuccessful.
No.
Right.
We literally said we needed this
So,
break. What are you talking
The
about?
thing is, you might say,
He's got.
well,
There's such a back
are you gonna
catalog.
tell us everything that
I just
happened
watched
this
Mario
week?
Kart
No,
crash outs.
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. I
I'm
had
gonna
time
tell
to
you
catch up
why.
on other stuff.
Because it's my life.
Yeah.
And I have a right
I
to
had time
privacy.
to not watch it.
I have a right to have a private life. But just because I share a public face to you every day on a stream where I make content and we play games and we hang out, does not mean that
I'm
I
not your
also
friend. I
owe
don't know you.
an explanation for
right.
everything
I
else
don't
that
know
goes
you. I'm
on
not
in
your
my
personal
private
friend.
life. I can wholeheartedly tell you that what I've been dealing with over the last week has nothing to do with this stream,
Support.
has nothing to do with my content, has nothing to do with this business, has nothing to do with our interactions, nothing. Zero.
Then why are you
Therefore,
talking about it?
I don't
Then
have
move
to tell you
on.
anything.
You already said
Nor
you.
should I
Then
be
why are you
expected
going
to,
You're
nor
gassing it
should there
up?
be a demand for that.
Thank
I
you,
have a right to have
Mr.
my
Frundles.
own
Then
life.
why talk about it at all?
Right?
Just say nothing.
And I hope that that many of you
Thank you. Why are you
will
even talking about
understand
it?
that. If you don't, I'm going to be
Exactly.
honest with you. I hope that you seek counseling soon. Because if you actually think that because someone on the internet streams that they owe you full transparency of everything that they ever have done, you are actually mentally deficient
Phil, you
from
don't
being a
owe
normal
us it.
human,
You're
and
just
you
gonna
need to go
say it
speak to a
eventually.
professional for help right now.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking directly to my detractors right now. You're all mentally fucking deficient.
You
And
hear
you
that,
do need
guys?
to seek help
Me?
because number one, you're breaking the law.
It's a meme of the white kid with the t-shirt just pointing at himself. Me? I'm mentally
Me?
unstable? No.
I mentally do. Are you serious? I'm mentally unstable. I need to talk to a professional. Really, Phil? You
Phil.
no normal person talks like you feel. No normal person say, "Hey man, I'm going through a lot of personal stuff in my life." Oh man, what happened? I can't tell you. The haters, they'll get to me. You know what I
The
mean?
haters.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he goes on this whole tirade about how he did a good job, patting himself on the back that he didn't say anything about what happened, implying that something actually did happen, but he's not gonna say it because he doesn't want it. We own you, Phil. Like, we're living the rent free in your head. Like, you just constantly thinking about it's a toxic cycle. You know, you're saying, "Oh yeah, you guys needed me. You were bored." Phil, we were not bored. Like, you were gone, but we were able to catch up on other stuff. I was able to watch other channels. I've been watching a lot of TCAP this last week. I love TCAP. I watch that all the time. I was watching a bunch of TCAP. I saw some of your Mario Kart stuff going on. I was chilling. I was fine with you not being here, so I could actually have a break. Everyone said they needed this break. That 1 week was the best week of my life. Like, you being gone, I actually appreciated that. Then you come back. You said, "Oh yeah, man, I was gone." We're like, "Okay, well, what happened?" You don't want to tell us what happened. Oh, okay, all right, fine. You don't have to tell us what happened. But then you'll be here trying to play it up like we're supposed to like dangle it like on the end of a stick, like us a carrot. Like, we're not gonna bite, Bill. You're gonna tell us eventually, because you always do. You're gonna squeal. You know what I'm saying? You know, you put his hose on the fire. Eventually, he's gonna squeal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta wait. It's a waiting game, and we always are in it for the long run. You're all about that instant gratification, and you know we're just racking up interest. Eventually, you're gonna tell on yourself, and we're gonna be here. And probably most people already have like their headcanons on what happened. So eventually, when the truth does inevitably come out, then people are going to be able to say, "Oh, I told you so." Like, I was right, or I hit it right on the, hit it right on the nose, stuff like that. And that's the kind of game that we're here playing. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I don't think now you're gonna tell us what happened. So I don't think Law's gonna be right on that. But like I said, we still got quite a bit of the video.
You never
I
know with
don't
this
think
guy.
Phil is gonna tell us. I mean, I don't think he will.
I hope he doesn't, but I have a feeling he will.
Yeah.
I want him to have some self-respect that he doesn't say it.
You
But-
want Phil to have self-respect.
Exactly.
The words that's a sentence. That is a sentence. Crazy.
And number two, you're ruining your life and the lives of everyone around you with your actions. You're sick. You're
Dang.
toxic people. And I know that you
No.
would have probably tried to hurt me and or everyone around me if I had given any information out at all about what I've been up to this last week.
Nobody's
It's
gonna
that simple.
do anything.
All
to
right.
you.
So I'm very
His
happy
family.
that I did
You
it
would
the
have
way
been
that I did.
done.
I'm very happy that it's handled that way. And now I'm coming back and we're moving on positively. We're getting back to where we were. Okay. Because the thing is, these idiots also would say, let's say, for example, I decided to tell you some information about what I've been up to. You know what would
Oh
happen
my
immediately?
God.
Here we go.
He's looking for a sob story so that people will come and support
Yeah.
him because of this. What? He's
Yeah,
a horrible person.
yeah.
He's
Yes.
using this as ammo to try to raise money. No, I'm not. Not at all.
Uh,
I'm not going to tell you a single
bit.
thing about what happened because it has
This
nothing
is
to do
so
with
meta
this.
right now.
at all. You know, you're coming here, you're
Crazy.
hanging out with me, you're enjoying
Fourth
the
wall
content,
breaks.
support it by all means. And that's what people have been doing. That's what's
Self
actually
aware
angering
kick
people.
right here.
That unlike previous, where there was a few
Oh,
months there
man.
where I was getting tons of support because I was associated with another group. Well, I'm not associated with that group anymore, but I'm still making the same amount. And that's driving people nuts. They can't take that because
Are you?
You're
he's
you're
earning
making
Yeah.
a good living on his own merit.
You're
But
making
we were always
nothing
of the
from making
impression, our narrative was
nothing.
always that he couldn't do that. So how is it possible, right? Because people actually like the content. Because people like me.
Nah.
Unlike you. Because when I was gone, your content was dead. No one cared about
Man, this
you when I
blinker
was
fluid
gone
guy
because they're
really
not
wants to
watching
know.
for you. They're watching for me. Don't you get it, Leech?
Yeah.
Don't you get it, Parasite? I'm the content. That's why I'm entitled to everything you get out of it. And I will
God.
have it someday.
Dude,
I love when he
Yo,
laughed
stop.
at his own
Yo,
jokes.
Stop. Hold
So,
on. Thank you, productions. Can you imagine, like, your parents? Like, all right, so, oh my gosh. Okay, I want you to imagine something. Just put yourself, in Phil's parents' shoes. Say for example, you're out. You're out. I don't know what they got up there. Kroger. You're in Kroger. You probably grabbing a jug of milk or something like that, right? And as you're getting your milk, you see an old friend walk up to you. That old friend walks up to you. They're like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" Insert name. "Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. How you doing, man?" "Yeah, good. You shooting the crap? Yeah. How to work? The wife and everything." Eventually, it lands on your son, DSP. They're like, "Oh hey, yeah, how's your kid doing, Phil? I know he moved. How's he doing?" Like, and you don't really know what Phil is doing. You're like, "Oh yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing his internet business thing, YouTube and stuff like that." And then when you really look deep into it, maybe you're like, "Oh, hey, I'll check him out." You pull up his channel. Oh, it happened to be he's live streaming right now. Let's take a look. And you click on it and it's this. Like, what? Can you imagine, like, how do you explain that to your old buddy? That your
Secondhand
son, your
embarrassment.
only child, like exactly your only child, by the way, is acting like a child online. Okay,
Yeah.
that is insane. Like, does Phil not understand the way he's acting isn't normal? The way he's, oh my god,
He's the
this is
center
what
of his
happens with your
universe,
whole life.
bro.
Exactly, this is what happens when your whole life is on the internet. Like, Phil, normal people don't act like this, Phil. I wonder if gosh, I wish Kat was on camera more so we actually knew exactly who she was as a person. I really do.
Oh yeah, just to see like their, just how they act around each other. Just what's he? Does he talk to her about the detractors? Can you imagine that?
Dude, he
Like,
probably does it every freaking
yeah,
day.
that would be terrible.
This is cinema. This is cinema.
I'm sorry that I can't come back on this stream and just unload on you guys and be like, here's what's been going on. And blah, blah, blah. I
564
can't.
right now.
Because immediately, number one, it would be, see, Phil's looking for sympathy. And number two, it would be, oh, so now let's do everything we possibly can to ruin his life and everyone else's life and everything around us. Right? It would. That's how they are. They're mentally ill people. These are not normal thinking people. They're broken in the head. I would go as far to say they're all of the
This
like
every
mind,
time
and
he
they
goes on a
reached
rant.
out to each other and found themselves on the internet because they're so broken. They had to find other people that were broken to feel normal. And they've actually created this community of mentally deficient, ill people. That's not good at all. Because that's how
That's such
cults
cult
begin. Do
behavior,
you
man.
understand?
Oh my God!
Drink the Kool-Aid, how that started? Because they were all fucking nuts.
I literally just said this is a cult, and then he immediately, not even a full second later, says this is a cult. It's a cult. You're a cult, Phil. No, you're a cult. We are not a cult. We are a force, if anything. You are actually a cult leader. This is insane, man. Oh my God.
Nuts.
And the the mods still haven't banned blinker fluid yet.
Yeah.
he's going
Oh,
he's
man.
going crazy. He wants
Stand the chat right
answers.
now. He does. I do too. I do too.
Found each other. And that's how these people operate now. They do it anonymously on the internet. It's dangerous shit. So that's why I literally can't tell you a word about
Oh
any
my
of
God.
that's gone down because undoubtedly harassment would begin on all fronts. And so therefore, you're never going to know what I was doing.
We're gonna know.
All of the guesses have been wrong completely, which I'm happy
wasn't
about.
doing
Some of them have
anything.
been right.
Because I was.
All
I
the
was
guesses
very
have been wrong. Remember the same thing with Jasper
That's
when
what I was
oh
saying.
yeah, man,
That's what I
all
was
that
saying.
nobody
Like,
hit it on.
so
Okay,
someone's
yeah,
had it right. Someone has it right.
whatever.
Oh yeah,
saying the word and keeping my mouth
somebody
shut
has it right
that possibly
for sure.
there was going to be harassment or someone would figure out something. Luckily, nobody did. Thankfully, thank God. And it's all over now. And now we
He's
can
on the
try to
Epstein
get
list.
back to normalcy, which I think we're going to be fine. We're in the midst of a very awesome, busy gaming summer, correct? And because of that, we're going to have so much to do together. We're enjoying chill streams. We're enjoying challenging streams. No matter what we're doing, this good variety of content that's all working. And we're having a great time enjoying each other's company. The goals are working, right? Everything's working. So I'm having a great time. I know that you guys are. And, thank you guys so much for your support and your understanding. If you don't understand, then I urge you to move on. And I'm going to repeat what I just said. If you don't understand that someone who is an internet content creator has a right to privacy, a right to keep things private, a right to not be transparent about everything in their private life that has nothing to do with their content. If you don't understand that separation and that right, please move on and don't watch my content anymore. Okay? You're not welcome here. People who are obsessed and think they are crazily demanding of things, you're entitled. You're entitled to nothing. You get what I give you, and you like it.
Ooh.
Or you leave.
Damn.
That's it. That's
Get off
not
your
an
soapbox.
unreasonable
Don't come
demand.
making demands.
Any normal person would say that makes sense. But if
Don't
you
you
can't
dare
get that
make
in your head, your head
demands.
doesn't click. It's, okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm entitled. Goodbye. I don't want you here. You're not entitled.
Dang.
Seriously,
You
get
need to move on and get
the
to
fuck out, dunces.
Maybe there's other creators who
still
like that kind of
talking.
behavior. Not me. I have things to do and a life
I
to
think
live.
You got
And I
things
have
to
the right
do.
to having that
blinker
life,
fluid got
separate
banned. I
from
seen him
all of
lean
you
in.
being weirdos
And
and
ban him.
acting like
I
it.
seen him lean in and
Okay?
ban him.
Lean in,
So,
Manuel.
by the way, I don't have that clip
Yeah.
anymore. Parasolos has played the
Manuel
Michael Jordan clip. I don't have it anymore because I didn't use it for so long that I removed it here.
Entitled to nothing.
Yeah, I don't have.
And you'll like
But
it.
I will say this:
Yep.
there was a time back in the day when I shared everything. There was a time when if something like this had happened, I
Dark
would have
side
come out
dabbing. What is that, emo?
100% shared it all with my viewer base because I felt like it was safe.
What the
I felt
hell?
like that was okay. Like no one was going to care. No one was going to mess with me or my life or harass me or anyone involved. It would be fine, right? But one big problem happened. All right, here's what happened.
You blew it!
And what I mean when I say that
You blew it!
is that back when I used to be transparent about everything, people used it in a very malicious ways. They use stuff that you would think
Stop
would be just
talking
commonplace
about it.
information, and they used it to try to harass.
That's
to
what
mess with
that's
me,
what happens
and
when you
not just me, but
overshare
people around me, my friends,
with
my family,
strangers.
all of that. And because of that, because you had power and you misused it, you will no longer have that power. I've taken that away from you now. So now you just
You
sit
the
there
one who
and
gave
you'll
it to
know what
us.
I tell you, and you won't know anything further, and you'll like it.
Bill
there's
finally
nothing you can
figuring
do
out
about
that
it.
he's not supposed to be oversharing
Sorry.
on the internet after
At
being
one
on the
point, I
internet
would have
over a
been more
decade.
transparent, but you just don't
At
deserve
50
it.
years
The
old,
behaviors
he's
that certain
figured it
people
out.
had on the internet, you don't deserve that level of transparency any further. You can't be trusted with it. That's the truth. Is you just can't be
It
trusted.
took you
with
this
it,
long.
right? If I could trust people with information, I would give you some.
Like this
Dunce.
Eureka.
I can't trust you
Like this
anymore.
man like a caveman
Because
just found
too many
fire.
people have been
Like
too malicious.
dang.
And that's not me talking to everyone.
Yeah.
That's me talking to the detractors. And that's me talking to the psychos out there who take it too far.
What
All right?
psycho?
That's certainly not everyone. That's
That
definitely
emote right there
not
is
my
crazy.
fan
It's
base or viewer
perfect.
base. But there is this weird vortex of weirdos. You would have had information. I would have been able to come by and open up to all of you and feel relieved instead of having to compartmentalize my life, because that's what I'm doing now. We've got this part of my life that's private, this part of my life that's public. You get the public, you can't get the private anymore because I had to do that. I didn't
That's
used
what
to
most
do
people
that,
do
but now I
online
have
anyway,
to, and it's
so.
because of the people who can't behave
Right.
because they're mentally deficient.
Thank you. That's
Okay?
normal for a public figure.
So again, I know that there will be people who understand and people who don't, And I'm sorry to those who don't, but I don't
What
need you
people
here.
don't,
I
Phil.
would
You're the
much
only one
rather
that did. You've been on the
be able to
freaking
just make
internet for
positive
over a
content,
decade, and
all
you're
right,
just now
and
figuring this
be
out.
who I
People
want to
been
be and be
told you to start
successful
doing this
doing what I
years
want to
ago.
do, all right,
Uh-huh.
rather than these people who are out of their minds demanding, and then when I give, then they use it to hurt me anyway, because that's exactly what will happen. Oh, tell us. All right, I'll finally tell you. And then here we go. Here comes harassment, all kinds of shit. I'm not going to do it. All right? I'm good to go. We're moving forward positively. And again, if anything, this last week has
You're not
completely
mentally deficient.
100%
It's everyone else.
proven and corroborated everything I've said about the vortex around me. I'm not involved with it, but they are all directly dependent on me. Without me, they dry up in the hot sun like a weed with no water. They have absolutely nothing to do. They become irrelevant. Get it? And the fact that they are irrelevant without stealing my content proves in a court of law that I own their content. Get it? But that's for
You
another
don't
day.
own anything, Phil.
And then Cheese
For
Cat with a
another
$2
day.
super chat.
The next
talking
arc
about
is
PPP.
the next
Well,
arc
good
is
for you.
upon us.
In
It's
fact, if you
happening
want to talk
soon.
about him, why don't you go to his house and suck him? Really? Why don't you just get down
Oh,
on your hands and knees and
Whoa,
blow it on him?
whoa,
Because Lord
back it
knows
up.
he
Who
can't
is he
reach it.
talking
And I'm
about?
talking about PP
Who
another
is he
day.
talking about?
And then Cheese Cat with a $2 super chat. He's talking about PPP. Well, good for you. In fact, if you want to talk about him, why don't you go to his house and suck him? Really? Why don't you just get down on your hands and knees and
That
blow
was
the
salty.
Because Lord knows he can't reach it and no one else is gonna.
Wow.
But thanks for the
Dang.
$2. Dan Zach did a
Came back
$5 super
spicy.
chat.
Thanks for
Distracted
the
channels
money,
become
dummy.
conspiracy
Shots
channels and then
fired.
get real crazies. No, they are real crazies now. They really
He
do. They
crashing
actually do.
out. Yo, he
These people
popping
are so
off
nuts,
today.
they believe things that are actually outright lies that can easily be disproven. But they just want
Then you
to
never
believe
disprove
toxic,
it. What are you
negative
talking
things.
about?
Therefore,
He said
you know,
he
they're
said it
nuts.
wasn't true.
If you actively have facts in front of you and you say, I don't want any of that because I want to believe this instead, you're nuts. Thank you guys for the support today.
Yo, you
because,
never
again,
have any
helps a
evidence.
lot being away
You
for a
just say
week.
it's
Getting
not
a great
true.
start like this helps a ton. Thank you guys for that, really. And like I said, if we had 900 more, well, 900 more, well, no, not 900 more because now we raised 33. $827 more on this stream. So if we hit 60
He
goals,
keep
I
the
will
exact
do
amount in
Super
his
Chicks, and
head
we will
like
do
that.
You
DSP
can't,
Trizen
he can
on
crunch
this
numbers in his
stream.
head fast.
But it's going to take
Hold
some big
on.
of the super. 827
It was wrong.
more on this stream. So if we hit 60 goals,
It's
I will do Super Chicks, and we
867.
will do DSP Trizen on this stream. But it's going to take some big contributions to hit that. Right now, the momentum is
You
great.
guys, he's
But,
ready.
I don't think we're gonna
He's
hit it by the
ready
end
to
of the
eat
stream.
that
Crunch
sandwich.
numbers, just not right.
Raise
No,
up your hand. Raise up your hands. Now I want to
Listen
get
to
those
this
hands,
dunce.
stick them in your
Someone tipped
pockets.
$2.
Pull out
If
your
you want
wallet.
more transparency and you can control the narrative with openness. Oh my God. You are such a babe in the woods, man. You really were. You know what they say? People, an idiot is born every minute, and people really were born yesterday. If you actually believe that, wow, I got something to sell you.
See,
Oh,
Phil has no
best.
evidence, like he says. He just says they're idiots. He just laughs at them.
Who's massively begging? I
Yeah.
do this every day. It's any different than a normal day. It's
How am I a
fine.
killer when I get rid of,
This is
when I
normal
go out there and
content.
kill everybody
I
every
think
day? What are
you're
you talking
mistaken.
about?
ban him,
Obviously, our
Phil. He
newcomers,
said ban
if
him.
you're saying that. Lastly, to summarize again, when I was gone, I was not on vacation. Nothing good happened. It was all horrible stuff, personal stuff that I'm not going to share with you because if I do, these online crazy mentally ill stalkers
We're back
will
on this
try
again.
to use any information I give
Keep
you to
talking in
hurt me.
circles, bro.
And I've learned
Yeah.
my lesson, and I'm not going to
Or
do that
maybe he
anymore.
won't say it.
And I'm sorry
I
for
learned
that
my
for those
lesson.
who truly cared and sucked that I couldn't talk to you guys during the week and to give you any updates or anything. I'm doing it for my best interest. I'm separating my personal, private stuff from my public persona. I have to do that. There's no way I can mix the two anymore because these people are
I said
nuts.
something,
They
man.
again, they're in a vortex around me. They're parasites on me. They need as much as they
Vortex,
can to make content.
parasites.
They get absolutely
We
nothing.
need it.
They can go fuck themselves.
nothing.
They get nothing.
We can go
I'm
do that.
back to being me
Nothing.
now. And that's all that
100%.
really matters. Okay?
That's right.
Thank you to
Yeah.
those for respecting my privacy. I appreciate
No
you very,
problem.
very much. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
absolutely sure of that. Willie says, I watch some troll channels. They're all seething with the fact that you couldn't profit off of your content this week. Of course, they have nothing without me. It's what I've been telling
I
you
don't
guys.
think they
None of us have
were they?
talent. None of
They
them
weren't.
have a lick of anything to do or
The
make
only one
money
that
off
was
of
really
without
suffering
me.
was Snore.
They all are leeches and
Yeah.
parasites. Therefore, I'm entitled to what they have, and I will have it eventually. The villain says, Memology 101 content, his days are numbered. Like I said, parties are
Not
tracking
really.
appropriately. That's
No.
all I'm going to say. All right. I can't,
That's all I'm gonna say.
again, this is stuff I
They,
can't give you full
they got to
details.
gas fill
but
up though. They got to
public
gas the
notice,
king.
parties are tracking
Gas the
appropriately
king up.
of what's allowed and what's not. There's a lot out there that is allowed, and there's also a lot out there that's not. So it's all being tracked, all being kept, in accordance with law.
I wonder
and,
who's
I will
tracking
have
it.
what I need. It's all good.
It's,
There you
I'm
go.
telling you, some
Midnight
of the people in
Stargaze
his
just
private
said, if you look
Discord.
at everyone who's illegally restreaming me right now, which is illegal, if you're restreaming me right now without me having an opportunity to broadcast and profit on it first, you are breaking the law, and you're going to be in
And you're
trouble.
going to jail.
He says,
You're
I
going
have
to
over
jail.
2,000 viewers right now. And I do every day. Like, let's not
2,000?
make
Really?
any small bones about this. I have around between 1,000 to 2,000 viewers every single day. It's just that other people are stealing
Really?
the content and monetizing it.
Oh my
which
God,
is illegal. You cannot do
he's
that. You cannot
delusion.
live,
He
steal
he went
someone's
away
content
for a
and
week and
monetize
now
it.
he's
Period.
delusional.
Not allowed.
He always
Everything you
been
make will
delusional.
be
But he
monetized.
But
high
he's
right
even
now.
yeah, cause he really believes that those 2,000 viewers would come and watch his stream if Raw Phil didn't stream it,
Yeah.
restream it. He really believes it.
So this is the end, huh? Wow. I feel
Well,
like
wow.
I'm honestly
I'm
surprised.
impressed that I'm
he
wrong.
did- I'm glad he didn't say anything, but I kind of did we get felted? I feel like we got felted. Am
A
I
little
wrong
bit.
for thinking that?
A little bit.
No, a little bit, yeah. I think we got a little felted.
So okay, I'll just all right. Somebody take over real quick. I gotta process my thoughts. Somebody, please take the floor.
Yeah, what do you have to process? It was a giant 40-minute nothing burger.
So just
Yeah,
take over
he's
real quick. Just take over real quick. Just give me a
just
second.
talking in circles.
Yeah, he was just. I'm gonna sue these people, but also I can't tell you what went on. But then maybe I'll tell you what's gonna. Oh, but I gotta sue these people. It's just
That
over
chicken
and over
sandwich,
again.
guys.
Yeah,
Let's get that 900 for that chicken sandwich. You guys know you want it.
come on,
Yeah,
1,200
we
in
can
one stream.
yeah, we can have it on stream right now.
We can have it. That was great. I will order it right now, guys. Just
It's gourmet. You
and
know
what,
you know what that
and
is.
what gourmet, if you don't know what gourmet is, if you don't know what a chicken sandwich is. So okay,
oh, Phil.
so let's see. Phil disappears. To set the stage, Phil disappears for about a week. Okay, he's gone. And our world was just in pieces, just
Yeah.
scattered all over the place, and we didn't know what to
Turned
do with
upside down.
everybody was sad. People were seething, they were coping, they were mauling, all because Phil was gone for a week, and then he finally returns. And it looks like he just came back from a trip to Miami. I mean, he was sauced up, he had the shades on inside. He had the nice vintage, like Miami palm tree shirt with with the pink on, and Phil was looking pretty spiffy, like in his own weird sort of way. My man looked like he, had a good time, and that's good for him. But the more he opened his mouth and the more he decided to let words spew out of them, he gave way to a horrible situation. He didn't go on a vacation, he didn't go on a trip, nothing like that. None of the sort happened. What actually happened was a bunch of bad, negative, non-positive things that went on in his life, and he's not able to share that with us because we would use that and weaponize it against him, and he can't allow that to happen. This is a man that's been on the internet for over a decade, maybe what, like I want to say 15 year or so legacy on YouTube, and he's been doing this a while. So people having a private life and a public life, and only letting the private to the public, if I would assume with the consent of whoever else is involved or whatever the case may be, let those things come to light if they're comfortable with doing it. But this is a thing that our buddy Dave here never actually practice. This is something that he neglected to, you know, to exercise his freedom to not tell us absolutely everything. And I think the core reason of that is Phil was the person to exploit everything in his life. He would exploit literally any and everything around him for the sake of the almighty dollar. I mean, it happened with his best friends, John Rambo, that person came in, he was using them. And, when they had enough, they separated themselves. Panda Lee, he tried to profit off her right there. Everything she had going on. DSP Trizits, which are literally just him eating food. And it's not even him actually critiquing it in like an interesting way. He's literally just eating it and just saying, tastes good, takes bad. I could go on and on
It's good.
forever.
3.5.
I could go on and on forever about Phil just monetizing everything in his life and not figuring out that all he has to do is say absolutely nothing. But in a weird sort of kind of way, I guess you could say he did figure it out. But since he realized how powerful the right to just not say anything is, he has to flaunt it as if it's something that nobody else has access to. Like he found out the recipe for immortality or something. Like he found like the goose that craps out the golden eggs or something like that. Like it's insane. Like
He's
Phil,
gonna
all you're doing
crack
is
eventually. I
oh,
promise you, he's gonna say it eventually.
absolutely. It's all a waiting game with Phil. We all just have to sit here and wait because, like GDG says, you give him enough rope, he's gonna hang himself. He can't say anything. Like it's eating up at him. And apparently, he doubled down and said that I guess uh he didn't really go in depth about the channels, but I guess he's owning channels now. He's racking up a bunch of evidence and he's trying to rack up a case. Are we on the foreseeable future of the DSP like suing arc? Like, is that what we're gearing up towards?
The
Like, is
court
that
the
like
court case or
yeah, is that gonna be the next? That's what it feels like. If not a court case, or it's gonna be something along those lines of where he's fighting to have the rights to these channels and these videos. You heard what he said. They're play buttons. Those belong to him. Those are his views. This is getting kind of crazy. Phil obviously could just be saying whatever and nobody cares. But what if, what if he's not? What if he's being real? What if this really is like the next step in the DSP story? I don't know. Who's to say?
The lawsuit arc.
Lawsuit arc. Seriously, that's what it feels like it's gearing up towards you. He got a bunch like I said earlier, Phil's the type of person who said, even though I'm not specifically doing it myself, I have no involvement into this. Just know it's being taken care of. If you have this ace in the hole, Phil, why even bring attention to it? If you something bad happened to your life and you don't want to tell us, why even bring it up? Just say, yo, some things happen. It's no big deal. We're going to continue as normal. No, you make it into this whole huge event, rub it in our face, saying, oh, you guys were nothing without me, blah, blah, blah. Then why even bring it up? If it was so bad and you can't tell us and you don't want to tell us, then why even bring up the fact that something even happened in the first place? Just act like nothing happened. Then. Just keep it moving. Don't focus on the negative content, comments. Just focus on the positive. But he can't do that. Okay, Phil. Well,
No.
if you are racking up a case to get people's channels like and own the right to their videos and get their money and get those views on your side, why even say anything? Because like how Law said, they'll just nuke the channel anyway. So or something like just don't say anything. But he can't help. He just has to say something. He just has to. It's insane.
Help him. So I would, if I would wait and let him keep doing it. Just that's just more money. That's
yeah.
just more money for him
Yeah,
later. You know?
exactly.
He's not
Like
smart enough for that.
No.
he's smart enough to not say anything this time.
He's smart enough to not say anything about his personal life, but if it comes to his business, he's a fucking open book.
It's not a business.
He calls it a business.
It's
Yeah.
not a business.
Burnell Enterprises.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this grown man just now learned, you know, the oversharing thing. Like he shared all his personal, oh, I'm his bankruptcy, all that stuff, and then later on, people use it against him. And he's just, how many times has that bitten him in the ass? Like he turned down,
Ooh,
Keemstar
so
and
many
the
times,
50
man.
grand because he overshares, and if he knows if he took that 50 grand, his streams donations would dry up. They'd start mentioning it, and he's just now in 2025 learning that to not do that. And he's I don't know. He's just an idiot, man. I don't think he has any. I don't think he did anything while he was going. But he's
I
so
don't think so
captured.
either.
Yeah, I don't think he did anything. I think
So
he
what
just
do you
made
think
that up.
Cat just like so nothing actually happened. You think Cat's just like, hey, spend time with me. And he's like, okay. And he
It
tries
was
to take like
horrible.
a day off. But he didn't want a day off. She didn't want a day off. She wanted a week off. Maybe Cat was
Yeah,
on vacation from her part-time job. And she's like,
maybe.
honey, why don't you take a week off? And then Phil's like, okay, I'll take a week off, and then maybe he did that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he just made $1,000 from the closet stream, so he had a grand to play with, give or take, and he just chilled out. Uh, but he's everything's got to be so convoluted with him. He can't just say, "Hey, I'm taking a week off." It's always got to be this big, and it turned into this. And look how much he made in his podcast, which is just a business meeting every day. He made
Yeah,
uh
that's just a podcast. That's not even actually him streaming a game or
right,
anything. Just
right.
like I didn't even think
Yeah,
about
the
that, but you're
board
right.
meeting.
In the board
Board-
meeting, the
board meeting.
retail manager Burdell trying to motivate everybody for the
Middle
chicken
You gotta
sandwich.
tell the gotta tell the shareholders.
middle management, bro. And management. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, he probably made when that video cut off, he was at like 360. That
Was he
I
really?
mean, yeah.
so he was close to the
He was at
400.
Oh
418.
shit,
Oh
418. I
my
didn't even
god.
see that.
Oh shoot, they trying to get that
Wow.
chicken sandwich. They weren't playing. They weren't playing about that chicken sandwich, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
they wanted that chicken
oh my
sandwich bad.
god,
How did Phil
man.
get $400 for just showing? That doesn't even make any
So
sense.
that's even crazier. $418.
They just gave
Uh,
him
and he
$400.
talked in circle. He just
Almost
talked in circles. He
Anyone
just
that looks at this and goes, "Man, I wish I could get money like that." Don't be like Phil. Don't do it. It's not worth
yeah.
it.
He
No,
said
because he set himself up from the beginning to go 17 or 15 or 17 years doing the same thing and over. Now he wants to change. He wants to now. He doesn't want to be as transparent.
he said he wasn't being negative or anything like that, or he's not gonna beg, or people are gonna come back. Oh, he's trying to gain sympathy and beg and blah blah blah.
He was
Even
begging
though
this
he didn't
entire time.
but he did, yeah, exactly. He didn't outright do it 100%, but he did. He blatantly said, "Let's
6
get some
minutes into this
contributions.
video.
Let's get some donations. Let's get." That's what he said. He said that word for word, and then after he did that, he didn't harp on it and say like something bad happened, so give me money to help me pay for the bad thing that happened. He just said something bad happened and then left it up to us to be like, "Oh, that's so sad. Here's some money to make you feel better." Like
Welcome
that's
back.
essentially what was happening. Yeah, that's essentially what happened. He think he's slick. Like I said, if I don't do it outright, then I didn't do it at all. Not like there's any kind of implication or anything like that. No implication. If I didn't outright do it, then it didn't happen. Ain't no implication. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
He's so sleazy, like one of those car salesmen. It's insane, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Phil's definitely he was a car. He could fall back and be a car salesman at a buy here pay here. Not a good dealership. It's just a shitty dealership where if you
Yeah.
drive the car off the lot, the engine blows up after you took your tax return.
Nah, that's tough, man. That's crazy. This whole thing has been a fiasco. I can't wait to see what everybody else has to say about it. My personal favorites. I already know GDG is gonna talk about this. So, my personal favorite GDG. Tevin was restreaming this, so I gotta watch that. I already know Robust Urban Garlic, is gonna cover this too. Everybody's gonna be talking about this. This is definitely gonna be the new talk for the next few days. I don't
Yeah,
know when the next thing is gonna happen. I don't know if he played anything after this. But it's pretty interesting to see how Phil can play up. Like if it's really as serious as he says. I mean, it was very vague. He just said that as you get older, things happen. And what was that implying? His parents? Was that
yeah,
implying him? Did something
yeah.
happen to him? We don't know, but it's
He,
only a
he
matter of time.
yeah. He mentioned identity theft. He mentioned the bankruptcy, and things happen. and
The freaking guy
yeah,
that you did that mess with his internet.
yeah, he just brought up basically all the arcs that happened over the years,
Yeah.
accumulated into this 1 week he took.
That's it.
Yeah.
And with
So,
all those things, you want to know what the running thing was? Oversharing. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Y'all not gonna
yep,
get any more information out of me. You hear that? Nothing.
nothing.
Okay, Phil. I mean, it should have been like that from the jump, but I mean, go off, I guess.
You're gonna get what I give you, and you're gonna
You're gonna
like it.
like it.
You're gonna like it.
Crazy. Well, that
Ew.
was pretty much closing thoughts for pork wines. If you enjoyed it, if you even managed to make it this far for the 3 people that's gonna check this out, you know,
Honestly, kudos to you. My eyes were closing like twice during this video. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So with all the people that made it this far, you know, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Check out everything else we got on the channel. I mean, it's not like much effort goes into this. This is like it's just an archive about our
Yeah.
thoughts about PSP or whatever we watch. So
It's not even a
regardless,
fulfilled archive. We missed so many videos.
yeah, we've
We
been
suck
lacking
at
a little
this.
bit. We've been lacking, but you know, hopefully we'll get a little more consistent with it or whatever. I mean, consistent as it'll be, talking about Phil. It ain't gonna be much effort, but
Yeah,
hopefully
no.
it can be a little
We
more.
ain't dedicating our lives to this.
Yeah, so hopefully this is just like a hobby. But outside of that, thank you. This has been your hosts, Donnie Law and Nate. Orion wasn't with us tonight, sadly, so no Gavin. Appreciate it. But outside of that, like the video. I don't know, sub if you want more pork wines, and we'll catch you later. Everybody say goodbye. See
See
ya.
ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining about that Jurassic Park movie. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's a dude. It's a
They
dumb.
complain
The
about-
story is stupid.
Yeah,
but
they complained about all of the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
They're
new
all-
ones is getting a lot of like hate. But I mean, dude, it's dinosaurs. Just watch the dang movie. Dinosaurs.
Yeah,
They look good. And
Yeah, the
just-
dinosaurs were cool. The story was
Right.
stupid, but
I mean, I don't care about the dinosaurs. I'm there for that one white lady that was in like the newer
What-
movie. I'm there for her. Like
is that
the
is
sister.
this-
I'm here for that. That's why I'm watching the movie.
Scarlett
Yeah.
Johansson?
that's
Yes.
who it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scarlett-
yeah, she looked good.
Yeah, she looked dang good. That's why I'm watching.
Okay. Alright, we're a minute into me recording this and you haven't even started yet.
We know you're gonna clip it.
Oh yeah,
Good lord.
100%. No, I'm keeping this in actually now that you said something.